Hi, I'm Tamar from Tamar's Trends Flower Shop, and today I'd like to talk to you about orchid care. We get a lot of customers coming in and asking about how to take care of their orchids. They've been given it as a gift. A lot of people are afraid of them. My best advice is ignore them and let them grow. They don't take a lot of care in reality. A lot of times you'll hear of the ice cube watering. Why that came about is so that people wouldn't overwater them. Most people kill their plants with kindness, and that is the honest truth. Overwatering is probably the worst thing you can do for your plants. So in this case, you have to imagine where the orchid grows. It naturally grows in the rainforest. It doesn't have any soil attached to the roots. They grow off of trees and limbs, and they hang everywhere. So the root system is how they take in their nourishment. So in the rainforest, it's very hot, it's very humid, but there's not a lot of sunlight that gets through the canopy of the trees. So imagining that, in your home, you wouldn't need to put it in a bright light lit location because that wouldn't be good for it. Humidity they love, so a kitchen or a bathroom, somewhere where they're going to just feel warmth. That is what they like. So in order to give humidity, it's sometimes hard in the winter months because we live in the north and so we have our heat on all the time. So in that case, a simple misting bottle will do. You spray the roots and the leaves. You don't necessarily have to spray the flowers. The flowers will last you anywhere from 4 to 6 months. When purchasing an orchid, you want to make sure you get one that has lots of buds left on it. That way it's going to last that much longer. A lot of times people think their orchid is dead after the flowers fall off. That's just a normal life cycle. Everything needs a rest period. So if that happens to your flower and the stem is still healthy and green, it could actually flower again off of that same stem. All you have to do is just keep watering it very moderately. So rather than doing the ice cube treatment that I talked about earlier, a 1/4 cup of water a week. It's best to not have the ice cube because they've never felt cold temperatures before. That's just my personal opinion. A 1/4 cup of tepid water will do the trick. I have other customers that tell me that they soak their plants in the sink, totally fine as well. As long as you let all of the excess water drip away before you put it back inside the double pot that it's in. That way there's no standing water between the two pots because that will cause the roots to rot. If the roots are growing outside of the pot, that's completely fine. That's what they do. They're simply in the pot in orchid bark to keep them upright so we can enjoy them in our climate. So if that happens and the roots are going wild, that means it's a very healthy plant. If the roots look like they're gnarly and kind of dry, you can pinch those off. That won't hurt your plant. If the leaves are healthy, that means you have a healthy plant. If your leaves are looking like they're kind of shriveling up, that means it needs water. They're kind of turgid, that's the term for it. Then just give them their water and that will do the trick. Other than that, ignore them, look at them every day and love them. That's all you have to do.